Hello everyone, I'm gonna show you today one of my games from Izmir. I believe it was one of the most interesting matches that happened in Izmir, but well, I didn't analyze too deep all the games. It was definitely the most interesting from my matches. I played with Vinicius, Damir from Brazil. That's for this occasion I put this t-shirt on. We random position that have never seen before, so I had to calculate and have ideas from the beginning. First move looks quite obvious, just to give some troubles on the wing. I played over here, and he responded quite quickly and over here, and so I thought he might know this position. But in the second game I'll show you, this is actually already a mistake. But I didn't really get the idea yet. The strongest move is over here. I'll show you now. So when I looked at this move, black can go on e5 with the threat of 2-4-2. Now, to close this gap, this is not possible, because black will attack this piece after trying to protect this piece. There is a combination over here. So this move is not possible, so the only legal move that we can actually do, maybe this is possible, but the strongest for white as well. But for me, I rejected this plan. This looks very difficult. I'm not too sure if it's really possible, but this move, that's the second option to defend from this combination. And for me, black look okay in here, so I didn't see the idea of the attack. That is not possible right now due to such an idea of giving it away and winning the piece. So I have to say I didn't see this coming. Second idea was also very beautiful idea. Was over here. If black, let's say, wait one move and will plan to attack in the next move, white has very strong move over here, and then after attack there is a little combination for white. Doesn't matter which way black will choose now and after. So for example, here, again, doesn't matter if he will choose here first or here first. This combination will simply work, even if it's exchange here. So many different ways to get there, but every time white gets there. So this move I sort of missed in this, and I play just a normal logic move on a5. So the game follow up with this. White is slightly more comfortable in this position. So white control the center better. This piece is a bit uncomfortable for black, but it's nothing happening here yet, really. So now Vinicius played over here, and I played on g3. And then what happened now is Vinicius miscalculated some variation in this move, and he played e7 f6, which looks absolutely disaster, and in the second game I would play over here. that was my plan for the second game. Just play normal, and there is no way black will lose here. But let me show you what Vinicius got scared in here, because he showed me in the analysis. So here, and then attack on the wing from white. Okay, and then white will go for a king, but I've seen this idea, but the white wing here is too empty, so I would not try that, to be honest, because even black can wait. The white king cannot go anywhere. Even goes here or here probably will work. So I didn't have in plans to play that, but somehow maybe he miscalculated something. Maybe he's seen some more pieces on this wing, so that's why he played such a move over here. I can show you what was my plan to keep the game still. So after this one I would play here, but after exchange I couldn't see any advantage over here. I would try to play such a move to keep the game on still, but what I was calculating again is slightly more control over the center, f4, and the little pressure on this wing, but it is definitely draw position. But what I was hoping for is this variation, and after here the idea of waiting and attacking the wing won't work anymore because of this sacrifice. Black has to exchange, and white will win this position over here. So that's what I was sort of hoping in this position, but the draw was not far away. So after attack this is not possible, but black can simply walk away, and it is a draw position. This is position. Vinicius miscalculate those options and play really catastrophic move for black over here. Now I did realize that this position must be winning over here, but I also know that Vinicius is a very strong player. If he will see a shadow of a draw somewhere, he will really find it. So first of all, now I had two moves which looked good at the moment. So h4 and d4. Probably such moves like this or this would win for white here, but I found idea of locking this wing for black with this position, and unfortunately for me that would give a draw for black. You could see this position play on my channel when Schwarzman played in, I think, Rapid or Blitz game, and he managed to get some troubles out of here. He was playing with black, but it is some theoretical draw, so I straight away rejected this plan after seeing that it will guide me to this position. So that's why I played here first. So then Vinicius played on b4. I forced him to go farther away and play on f2. Now again, the only possible option for black, and I found the idea of playing here. And now black has two possible moves to take. In the game, Vinicius decided to play over here, but this is also very interesting. So let me show you first. Maybe I'll show you first how the game went, and after I think maybe this was more difficult for white to win. It is still winning, but I think maybe slightly more difficult. But there is some nice idea. I'll show you that later on. In the game, Vinicius exchange. I play on d2, and now it's not possible to play on b6 because of this sacrifice. You can see now how much damage this piece does for black. They have one piece more, but still no draw on the horizon. So again, the only possible move, and black can still try. If white would go for a king, then this would save them, because white has to take most, means 2. But this but after this move, even here we can win that way. So yes, this sacrifice came up very nicely on time for me. That's why so that's why here Vinicius had to exchange. Then I attack. He cannot go further, as I simply exchange back, and this drama doesn't end. So he had to go for a king. I played over here, he played here. Now it's not possible for me to get the king. Had to play here, and I think he had a little bit deficit with the time. He didn't have too much on the clock, and he attacked my piece, and it finished that way. He has to take 4. And that's how the game finished. He could try play over here when I get the king exchange, but this still winning for white. For example, over here and over here. Black cannot go over here now, as we'll capture it. If he will go here, then we can win that way. So that's how the game finished. But in this position, I think it's much harder to find a win for white after this move. So now white has only one winning idea. Let me show you the ideas which doesn't win first. So first idea is the sacrifice. It doesn't win because black will give it away straight away. If black would play something else, then yes, probably it would win. But black managed to give it away. Played over here. Now white cannot keep the columns. If he will play here, then That's already the draw. White will be forced to do this. If white put the outpost, then the attack, and white will have to exchange back. So black comes out from the troubles in this option. So the sacrifice doesn't work in this position. Now the second idea of just waiting also doesn't work for white, and black can draw this position in two different ways. First way is this combination. Black, after making it, will lose one piece. So it's 3 against 2, but it is a draw. There is nothing for white to do after attack. It's a simple draw. If white wait, then black get the draw that way. But that's not the nicest draw that black can do in here. So after this move, this is also a draw, and it's very hard to tell because this piece doesn't work. Those two pieces block those three. Wherever they go, we take at least 2 pieces. So after this move, looks like black can exchange on g5, and then those pieces also doesn't work, right? They cannot go anywhere. The only possible move to make in here looks like attack, but after exchange, black has to give up all the pieces. There is nothing to play, right? But in this position, before the attack, there is still very interesting idea, very nice idea, how to draw. So if you want to go ahead and find it yourself, try. Otherwise, I'll just show you that again. So we give up 2 pieces over here with the threat on b6 to give it up on c5, and get on b2 with the first king after maybe the other. So white doesn't really have a choice. 2 pieces more, and the only possible move which will prevent that is here. And now this idea that white has to take most won't work, because white has 4 pieces. It doesn't matter if we take this one or this one, white has 4 pieces and easily will win the endgame. So that's not what we were looking for. What we were looking for is this move. So black sacrifice another 2 pieces and getting the king on the c1. Now black has 5 pieces down, black is 5 pieces down, but we are recovering next move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and black is only 1 temp away from actually the winning the game. If it would be a black move, that would be winning for black, but that's very interesting way to make a draw. Haven't seen such a idea before. So yes, in this position again, sacrifice doesn't work, waiting on d2 doesn't work. The only winning idea is on e5, and now black can go 2 ways. This doesn't work. I won't even analyze that. You can check it yourself, but it won't work. The g7 is the grave for black in this position. So black has 2 different plans, either here or here. So after g5, white has to allow black to do this little combination, and you know, if you calculate from the far behind, you could think like you don't want this position. It is winning position once you get to that and look at it, but from far you might miscalculate something. So how to win this? So first of all, we attack over here. Black has to run, and then we go on h6. Black cannot get the king yet, as we will simply capture here, lose the king, but with winning position this piece will go for a king. If black wait, we can wait as well. With the next move, the same idea over here. So black will have to sacrifice something, and that will be already winning for white easily, but you have to do very precise moves to get there, and not easy to calculate it from far, that you have to let black to go for a king. So that's the first one. Another move here for black is here, and now white goes on f4, and after attack white has to play here. Now black can give up the piece on c5 and have two options, b2 or f2. Again, not easy to calculate from far, all of them, but let me show you. So first of all, after this combination, white has a counter combination, giving away that one, getting the king on h8. Black is forced to get the king, and then we capture it together with this piece. So that's how it's winning for white again, but again not so easy to calculate it from far away. And if black goes on f2, again to get the win, not easy to see all the way, especially when you calculate it from far. Maybe I could get scared of such a variation, try to play something different, miscalculate something else, and black could escape. So to win this position, we have to play here, and white gets another king. Now black is not possible to play over here, as we will capture it, and if black gets king here, it's still 4 against 4, but we get win for white over here. So now black cannot run over here, as there is a little combination, and has to sacrifice another piece, with winning for white. Anyway, quite nice ideas in this game, and the conclusion is, once Vinicius miscalculate gf6, maybe this idea would give him better chance for my mistake farther away. Anyway, that was the first game, and I'll show you the second in the next video. You'll see how nicely Vinicius recovered from losing the first one, and it was a very nice game as well. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. First of all, I didn't